Hello students, in this video we'll discuss about data recovery in DBMS. Okay, so the entire DBMS is very complex and where in in database systems we are executing uh, multiple transactions during the working of the system. Okay, so so what we have to do, we have to manage data, and also we should able to maintain the database system very accurate, and also we have to protect the system from failures. Okay, so if so but there may be some failures when we are executing transactions, or there may be some failures due to the power failure, or there may be some system crashes. These are the different types of failures we will get when we are doing operations in a DBMS, some transactions in DBMS. So we have to recover all these failures, and we have to maintain database in security and in consistency state, and also we should give security for the data, and also protect the data from failures. Okay, so if any fail or crashes, then there must be some techniques and procedures by which by which we have to recover the last data during the transactions. Okay, so we will try to avoid the failures. Okay, but accidentally sometimes it may happen. So at that time, if any failure or crash, we should have some procedures and techniques to recover that last data during the transactions, when a failure occurs during the transaction. So that's why we need the recovery of data in DBMS. So in this method, in data recovery method, restoring the database will restore database in correct state. That means it should be in consistency, and integrity of data should be maintained. Okay, so sometimes when a failure occurs at the time of transaction, or at the ending of the transactions. Okay, so that's why we need to restore the database in its correct state. Okay, so the concept of this database recovery uh, it should provide the DBMS to make sure that database will remain in consistency state in the presence of failures also. Okay, so it has to ensure that database DBMS has to ensure that the database will remain in consistency state even if there are some failures. Okay, so this is called data recovery. So we should have some techniques and procedures, and DBMS has to ensure whatever the data we are storing in the database, that will be recovered, and the data will be in inconsistent state even if there are some failures. Okay, that is called data recovery. Okay, so the storage of data usually includes, that means we will store the data in different types of media. Okay, that is, we can store data in main memory. When we are executing some data, we are doing some transactions on the data, where we will access the whatever the data required for operation into the main memory, and we will process the data in the main memory, and again we will, after completing the transaction, we have to commit the data in the database. Okay, so The data is usually in DBMS, the data is usually uses different types of media, that is main memory, it uses the magnetic disk, okay, secondary storage disk, okay, simply we can say secondary storage devices. These are the different medium the database will use to store and process the data on the database system, okay. So we may get different types of failures. Sometimes we may get some hardware failures, okay, sometimes we may get software errors, sometimes system crashes. What are these? These are the different types of failures we will get while we are performing on the performing some transactions, operations on the data in a database, okay. So there should be some need, there should be some facility to recover this database when there is some failure. So it has to provide some recovery techniques like backup mechanism, okay, and also it has to provide logging facilities, log of data, okay, and also it has to provide checkpoint facilities. So these are the some of the recovery facilities to be should be provided by the database system when there is some failure in the transaction, okay. This is database recovery. In the next video we will discuss about techniques, data recovery techniques.